If you're joining me for the beginning of this live stream, hi, I'm Nick Venable with Ghost Radio New Hampshire on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok, I guess now. I don't really upload a lot on TikTok. But I just want to go live, random reason, some extra time. Maybe anyone that chooses to ask me favorite locations, haunted locations, maybe just talk to anyone on the internet. We probably won't get anyone, so. New developments, if you're following anything on my channel, the Laconia State School has been a favorite location of mine. There's a lot of historical aspects that are not just let's start over. There is a place in Laconia that they practiced eugenics in the early 1900s called the Laconia State School. And they had some very wild medical practices because they were ill-informed of certain mental impairments or physical ailments at the time of early medicine. And there was a lot of not just abuse. The full blame doesn't go to the people that were employed there. Most of it is from the medical staff being over encumbered with the amount of people that were actually there. And you can't really blame the people that were facilitating the Laconia State School. You can blame the time and situation depending on our understanding of early medicine. Any comments? I mean, someone's watching. Hello. I was just discussing the Laconia State School. Basically, favorite haunted locations. If anyone from the audience or fans have their suggestion of what their favorite haunted locations are. There's a lot of controversy going on with the Conjuring House. We could dive into that a little bit. I've been following that for a little bit. I will have to check my comments. Actually, to whoever's watching this, could you leave a comment to see if the comment section is working, if I turned it on properly? Because I don't really go live a lot. I'm not really technologically advanced. Let's see. I'm not sure if I even have my comments set up. I don't go live often. I apologize. I'm not sure. Maybe the comments will just pop up. Please leave a comment. We will see if the comment section is actually working. I'm not sure if I even engaged comments. But Laconia High School, haven't been through there. Old history, don't really know. Toast. I want to visit the Conjuring House. Hello. I will say that I probably won't be going to the Conjuring House. There's been a lot of controversy there. There's been a lot of them faking evidence. The caretaker of the Conjuring House has had some controversy in the last couple weeks, actually. It has been actually surprising how much controversy has been going on with the Conjuring House. There has been people not paid at the Conjuring House stating that a 200-year-old ghost had told the caretaker that the employee was stealing, or told the curator to not pay that employee, and the caretaker heard that from a 200-year-old ghost. Take that as you will. Interesting. But as for the Laconia State School, apparently they have about 5 buyers lined up. That's the newest development in the newspaper today or yesterday. That's all I've seen from it so far. There's 5 potential buyers, and they're going through negotiations right now to sell the Laconia State School property. That's all I got on there. But as for the Conjuring House, the last one of the controversies is they had 2 employees there that had a knocking technique that when they would communicate with the spirits, oh, hello, Trex, that they would be hearing knocks. This one couple, man and a female, would hold hands and they would ask questions, and these knocks would only happen when they would ask them to. So it's come to find out, not 100% revealed, but there is apparently solenoids used. It is a little electronic peg that'll make a bump sound when it hits a wall. And apparently, those have been used with a foot trigger. So when they tap their toe on their shoe, which they've seen in a video of the gentleman tapping his toe, and it would cause a knocking sound. And with the power of belief that they're assuming that it was actually the ghost communicating, but it seemed to have been a mechanical or electronic device causing a knocking sound. And that's part of the controversy with the Conjuring house. I guess other ghost hunting, paranormal investigative news, there's been huge controversy with Corey from Overnight and TFIL. Apparently, he's lied about the amount of money he's been paid. He's been defaming the original person that came up with everything, Corey Shear, and that there's been a lot of trouble in the paranormal community with that. There's a possible lawsuit happening, actually. Anyone in the comments listening or watching, any of the watchers, do you have any haunted locations, any paranormal investigative questions, anything like that? No. It was last minute. I didn't plan to do a live stream. I just had some extra time. I guess other news with paranormal, one of the gentlemen from Ghost Adventures started following me on Facebook last night. That was pretty cool. That was interesting. Very weird, out of place, different. We've had a new producer on the show. His name is Jake Riley. And we have developments. We're working on trying to film full-length shows, different editing style. We haven't gotten much done to that aspect. He wants to go a different route with the videos, so we're going to try to work together on that. We haven't communicated in the last week or so. I did mention I went to an abandoned building. I'm still editing the video that I shot. Me and my friend Quincy, he went to his first abandoned exploration with me, his first abandoned building he's ever been into. He was super interested, loved the history, loved the adventure, and maybe that'll kick off a new member of Ghost Radio New Hampshire. He seems very, very interested in the subject of not just paranormal, but also abandoned exploration and basically historical preservation through video and audio. He likes the idea of it. So maybe he might be a new cast member, not on every hunt, but on most hunts he can be included. So next week, me and Quincy are going out to another abandoned exploration for an EVP session. And then I have to do some editing for that video. We have shot the first walkthrough of the building, so we are going to come back and do a EVP session and see if we have any sort of activity at all, and then we will release the video. We can release some clips on Facebook and on YouTube, and also TikTok. So TikTok are for your minute-long videos. We'll leave some actual unedited clips on TikTok. So if you follow Ghost Radio New Hampshire, follow on Facebook, YouTube, and Google. A few years ago, Laconia Middle School, the toilets flush and the sinks run without anyone around. Scared the fuh out of me. Interesting, very interesting. I was around for the older Laconia Middle School. I was not around for the newer one. I went to 7th and 8th grade in the middle school. I found it interesting when we found out the building in Laconia, the middle school, was actually sinking into the ground by the water, by the lake itself. That was very interesting. Sorry. Other news as well. My 16-year-old cat is fallen ill. We think it is a potential gum infection. Totally off topic. Sort of the reason why I wanted to do a live stream, to get my mind off of it. I've been dropping water into his mouth. He hasn't been drinking the last couple days. We've given him natural antibiotics, amoxicillin, and he's been resting. He still has energy, but he has very rough time eating and he's not drinking. So that's sort of stressful. Other than that, it's pretty much it. I just haven't uploaded anything in a couple weeks, so I assumed I'd just kind of go live for an extra couple minutes to upload a video. But anyone in the audience or anyone that's joining us right now or fans, if you have any haunted locations or scary stories, would you like to put them in the comment section below? You can always ask any sort of question paranormal regarding, but we're going to talk about haunted locations. What haunted places have you been to? Your personal home, friend's home, graveyards? Have you experienced something paranormal in a haunted area or a place that you assume to be haunted? If you could please ask a question in the comments section. What's the most haunted location or paranormal thing that's ever happened to you? I guess not much ghost stuff happens. We are going to do a video at the Laconia Mill, downtown by the gazebo. We do want to do an overnight video there. We're talking to them right now. Sorry, notifications. We are talking to the people at the Laconia Mill. So hopefully there's a museum there. It is a very old building. Maybe we can have overnight permission. We've been talking in the last couple days. Really want to do an overnight investigation, especially at a historical building surrounding our town of Laconia, New Hampshire. I'm sorry, I have to go through the chat. There's only a couple messages, but I'm assuming there's maybe some sort of delay or no one's just asking questions or answering anything. For anyone joining the live stream right now, if you've ever been to a haunted location, have you ever been into a haunted building, and what is the most paranormal or unexplainable thing that's ever happened to you? Please ask it in the comment section below. Oh, also, again, off topic, not really paranormal. How did anyone from the audience get over the death of a pet? Big question. It's possibly going to happen soon. I have a 16-year-old cat, Congo, and he has fallen ill, like I said a few moments before, and it is not looking good. So we're trying to stay in high spirits and do as much as we can and comfort him. I'm feeding him water, natural antibiotics, amoxicillin, very small. I think it's 0.8 milligrams, and I've been feeding him with a Doppler, a dropper, and giving him water with a dropper, and that's about all he can take right now. Sorry, I'm going through settings. I'm sorry about that. All right. Oops. Sorry about that. There we go. Oh, Jake Riley, producer of the show. Jake Riley, everyone. Everyone's Ghost Radio New Hampshire's own Jake Riley. Yo ass is haunted, dog. Well, you're producing a haunted show. Sorry about that. Have you made any leeway? Have you found any haunted locations? Mostly, I've talked to 3 locations. I don't want to give all of them up, but I've been talking to the people at the mill, at the museum. They have to run it through their management. So hopefully we may be able to at least do a walkthrough of the building, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to do an overnight. We're still talking to them about that. They haven't said no. Oh, an investigation on the Hampton Witch. Well, Jake, what if we do a live stream investigation of the Hampton Witch tonight? Are you going to be able to tell our audience no to their faces? Well, I can see Jake just voted no for ghosts. I can tell that. Haven't even checked. There have been 3 votes. 67% no for ghosts, huh? Huh. Even though all the evidence I've found. I should do a highlight reel for Ghost Radio NH. For full production value, research, interviews, the whole 9 yards. With what? With the Hampton Witch? I don't know how we're going to ask the Hampton Witch or do interviews. Have you located anyone that has experienced the Hampton Witch or knows anything of the lore itself? And please, we're running a poll down below for all the new viewers watching Ghost Radio New Hampshire, watching the live stream. We're running a poll. Do you believe in ghosts? And the question of the day is, if you have ever had a paranormal experience or been into a paranormal building, what is your haunted experience or unexplainable experience? And have you ever been to, what's your favorite haunted location, regardless of where you are around the world? Because 67% of people, 3 votes, which is 3 people watching, don't believe in ghosts. So apparently ghosts aren't real, which means I'm out of a job. I'm haunted by the security guard at the state school. Really? What do you mean? Are you possessed? You're not allowed to be haunted. You're religious. You could be haunted of the past. Man, 67% of people don't believe in ghosts. That's a kick in the junk right there. Well, so if you haven't followed any of the videos, some of my haunted experiences are in my home. There have been walking around, there's been knocking, things falling over, turning off by themselves, dolls talking when I walk in the room. I've literally walked in my son's room. Fun fact, I have a son, just turned 10 years old. I walked in my son's room one day, and we have all these dolls in a line on a shelf, and I walked in, and his Woody doll from Toy Story. I walked in, didn't do anything, just walked in, and all I heard was, "You're my favorite deputy," and I kind of hightailed it out. I got the fuck out of there, got the F out of there. That was scary. The Kai's building at the Laconia State School, me and an old investigator with me. His name's Tyler. He was one of our team members. We went into the Kai's building up in the attic. The way we run our videos is if we do a walkthrough first, we go through every single room, including the bathrooms, make sure there's no additional people there, homeless, stuff like that. Make sure the house is clear, go through everything, building. We went up to the attic. We saw a beam that was upside down that looked like an upside down cross. He mentioned that looks like an upside down cross. And huge slam from a giant cabinet. Huge slam. And then we kind of hightailed it out of there. We have this thing where something crazy happens and we usually run away, where our instincts is to run away, and we should, by this time being paranormal investigators, kind of freeze in place and stick around and try to get as much evidence as possible. And we kind of got to keep doing that, because if we don't, then there's no point of going out there. Something bad happens, we run away. Not a good look for a paranormal investigator. We kind of got to stick it out. I'm definitely in going through abandoned exploration, Well, yeah, evidence is everything. I hope evidence is everything. If there's no evidence, there's no reason why I'm doing this. I want evidence of something after something after the fact. Well, Jake, you could tell the people watching right now, would you be available tonight for any sort of shooting or video? I mean, there's not many people. I mean, we're talking to 3 people here, and one of them is you. So you're like one of 33.3%. And half those people don't believe in ghosts, I guess. But I have to say the most haunted location for me personally is probably Baker House. Not much happened on the video, but oh, Jake will message me later, so I'm assuming he's going to be a little busy. Sorry, guys. We may not shoot a video tonight. But I'd probably say Baker House. So when I first found out about the property, wow, sorry, I'm using my real voice. When I first found out about the property, I walked around the first building, which was Baker, if you walk up through the Ahern Trail. And I never went inside the building the first time I went there. Walked around the building. There was a big broken window in the front of the main green door. And I remember sticking my camera in there with a little light, sticking my camera. I can only see about 10 feet down the hallway. But what got me was, I still have the footage too, is I stuck my camera in there. I looked around for a second. I looked down the hallway, and a rock was thrown at the door and camera. Just a tiny, tiny little pebble, just a little pebble was thrown, and it clicked and hit the door. I went, oh shit. And then I took the camera out and I was like, oh no, there's something here. I assumed it was a homeless person. It was not, because no one was in there. It literally played the video in slow motion. It kind of comes up from the ground and just sort of a little pebble that just kind of hits out of nowhere. So Jacob, the producer of the show, Jake Riley, is going to message me later about potentially shooting. I do have a theory that he will potentially be busy. He might be working all weekend. So I will probably come up with something else to do. But this has just been a quick live stream to upload a quick video, ask a couple questions, answer a couple things, run a little poll. Apparently people don't believe in ghosts. So yeah, sorry for making this live stream so quick and quaint. Thank you for stopping by. It's been Ghost Radio New Hampshire. Nick Venable, Ghost Radio New Hampshire. Don't forget our saying. We still do have a giveaway. Please don't worry about that. We still have a giveaway. I know no one's watching now, but we do have a 360 phone gimbal stand. We have a cell phone gimbal. We have a creator kit that comes with, here, I'll show you guys the stuff. So for the giveaway, we will be giving away a 360 phone stand gimbal. It does not need an app. It has a little element right here that will watch where your face is and automatically turn the phone to track you. We have a Vivitar cell phone gimbal. It is a 3-axis smartphone stabilizing gimbal, still in the plastic, still in the box. We were also still giving that away. The giveaway will not be today. I'm just mentioning it again. We have a little creator cell phone kit, comes with a handle, a light, a microphone, and also a toggle switch for taking photos. And we also have 2 creator packages of green screen. Was it 5x7? They're 5x7 green screens, and apparently it comes with a cell phone app for the creator series. So we will be giving away all of these in our giveaway. It is not tonight, but we will definitely give an update when we decide to do the giveaway, when the time is right. This is Nick Venable with Ghost Radio New Hampshire. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. Ghost Radio New Hampshire. Be safe, hunt smart, get proof. Ghost Radio New Hampshire. This is Nick Venable signing off. Thank you for joining me for the live stream.